Before we dive into the finale of FX's American Sports Story, a reminder to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you haven't already. As a former football coach with a background in psychology and a keen interest in true crime stories, I found American Sports Story to be a gripping and poignant and exploration of Aaron Hernandez's tragic life. The series masterfully delved into the complexities of his character, weaving together his NFL successes, personal struggles, and ultimately his downfall. In the final episode of American Sports Story, there is a dreamlike dialogue between Aaron Hernandez and his father, Dennis. From the initial two episodes of American Sports Story, we see that the life and NFL career of Aaron Hernandez were on a path towards a heartbreaking and terrifying conclusion. This grim ending led to Aaron Hernandez, former New England Patriots star tight end, receiving a lifetime prison sentence for the murder of Odin Lloyd. The series finale depicts Hernandez serving his time in a federal prison after he made a name for himself as a formidable offensive player on Urban Meyer's renowned yet contentious Florida Gators team, and was awarded the prestigious John Mackey Award. The 10th episode of American Sports Story, titled Who Killed Aaron Hernandez, delves into the second murder trial and subsequent suicide of Aaron Hernandez in 2017. Previously, Shanna Jenkins, Hernandez's former fiancée, found herself under scrutiny as she stood by him during his arrest, trial, and conviction for murder. The series also highlights Jose Baez, a prominent attorney, and his defense efforts in the 2012 Boston double homicide case that Hernandez was implicated in. Tragically, the series concludes with Hernandez committing suicide in his prison cell a few days after being acquitted of 2 additional murder charges. In the last scene of the American Sports Story finale, Aaron converses with his late father, Dennis, in a conversation that hints at future events. Dennis was a significant yet abusive influence on Hernandez's life, both physically and emotionally. However, during their phone call, Aaron decides not to lay blame on his father for his destructive life decisions. In this moment, Hernandez acknowledges that he has strayed from the right path as he tried to earn his father's approval through football. Dennis expresses his affection for Aaron, a sentiment Aaron hasn't heard since high school. And in this scene, Hernandez appears under the influence of artificial marijuana, yet the essence of their dialogue revolves around Hernandez acknowledging and confronting the pain he has endured and perpetrated. Unseen courage in August 20. But this conversation underscores how the influences of Aaron's father, Dennis, have shaped his life in both beneficial and detrimental ways. It ultimately portrays Hernandez as a victim of multiple powerful forces: physical abuse, toxic masculinity instilled by his father, alleged child sexual abuse, persistent marijuana and substance abuse, repressed homosexuality, and the failure of elite football programs to provide necessary medical care, leading to an undiagnosed stage 3 CTE. And in a dreamlike scene, Hernandez quotes John 3:16 as he converses with his father, hinting at his growing religious fervor during his incarceration. This is suggested by the religious messages he penned to his wife Shayana and daughter Abiel which were included in what are believed to be his. In these letters, Hernandez expressed thoughts like, I'm moving towards an everlasting Rome where I can take on any form at any moment because I see all possible outcomes. Simultaneously, life is eternal. Have faith. And not much time. Um, I'm being called John 3:16, as reported by the New York Post. As a fervent admirer, I'd like to point out an intriguing detail. During our shared days as teammates, the devout Tim Tebow, known for inscribing biblical verses like John 3:16 on his eye black, inspired me to delve deeper into religious contemplation. And while it's unclear if Hernandez was intentionally referencing him with these tattoos, it's indisputable that he was experiencing a profound spiritual fervor in the days leading up to his tragic passing. And now, as he was gender as sitting up, the experiences of Sade, it's essential to clarify that Hernandez's religious leanings were not necessarily influenced by his father. In the climactic scene of American Sports Story, Hernandez confronts his personal issues and acknowledges his past actions to his father. This interaction not only provides him with the comfort of knowing his dad's love, but it also allows him to distinguish himself from football and his father's aspirations for his girl. As a result, Hernandez experiences more freedom than ever before, despite the bittersweet irony that he is serving a lifelong prison sentence. Dennis Hernandez held a significant place in Aaron's life, and his passing had a profound impact on him. This scene between father and son not only offered Aaron some spiritual solace, but also exposed his emotional struggles within the context of American Sports Story as well. It's worth noting that Hernandez's conversation with his father in the finale is a poignant reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for redemption and forgiveness. As the saying goes, you can't take it with you, but it seems Aaron Hernandez took his faith with him to the end. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.